Good morning everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Mike on a bike. We're out testing the new Kawasaki Ninja hybrid motorcycle, the very first hard hybrid in the world. We're going to start with it in electric mode and hopefully just go through the town, get a little bit of traffic and see how it goes. So at the moment this feels really strange because I know the bike's running, I can't hear anything and I can't feel anything. There's no vibration from the engine below you, so we just click it in first, give it a little bit of throttle, and we're away. And there's it doing its first gear change. So you hear and feel a little click as it changes up the gears. That's really quite odd. I'm sure it's something you could get used to, but like I said, this mode is really just for driving around town, city centres, etc. Or areas with heavy traffic, areas where they have these quiet zones, ULEZ zones, whatever else you want to call them. So in the electric mode it gives you 4 gears, which can be either worked automatically or manually on the paddles on the front of the left hand handlebar, front and rear. In its eco mode and its sports mode you have 6 gears, and in the eco mode you can use the gears again in automatic transmission or manual transmission. In the sports mode you only get the option of manual transmission. But saying that, it's not a manual transmission, as most of us know a manual transmission. There's no clutch at all. Simply a paddle at the front to go up a gear, paddle at the back to go down a gear. It does feel strange. It's a comfy bike to sit on, but just not having any engine noise or any vibration from the engine at all does feel a little strange. However, again, I'm sure it's something you could easily get used to, because once you're actually moving, you're going to get all the sensations of riding a normal bike, apart from the noise. So I'm getting flashes on there. I think that's trying to tell me the battery's getting near to empty. So we switch to sport at the minute, because if I get a clear run down here, this can be a bit of a faster road, plus the battery looked like it was going. I'm going to get it to Asda. That feels a lot better with something under me. Still moving well in sports mode, and it seems to handle well, as we just went around that corner there. There's a lot of flashy things on the dash. Oh, what's all this dust and crap down here? I think this is going to be the only problem. When the battery's low, you're relying on petrol obviously until the battery charges. So you've got to get that regeneration going. Whilst we're up here, we'll test a bit of slow speed. So I'm just sat in first gear. Oh, I thought I could go around there. Oh dear. So we're going to put it to walk mode, forward and reverse, and to get out of this tight spot I'm going to try reversing a bit. It works. Neutral, neutral, sport, or take walk off. Yeah. So we're in sport in neutral, sport in first, no clutch, it's still running. just weird that it never stalls. What are you doing there, love? So we're going to go hit the countryside in sports mode and just run it like a normal motorcycle. I shouldn't really say a normal motorcycle because it is a normal motorcycle. A petrol motorcycle. There is a lovely balance to it, I will give it that. And it's not a slouch at all. So I would have loved to get some 360 shots of it, but I can't find anywhere on the bike where I can actually attach the 360 camera. One thing I am finding, because you can just basically roll to a stop in first gear, or any gear you want really, it won't stall, is I'm not using the brakes. You switch it down again, let it do a tiny bit of engine braking. You can get to the speed you need to be until you practically stop, so about 4 miles an hour, then just apply the brake to become stationary. Battery bar's just gone up, so I've regenerated a bit. So by its rating at the moment, in the mode I'm in the traffic I'm in, I get about 80 miles per gallon. And we've done 73 miles in total, the bike has. It's amazing how quick you actually get used to these gears and just paddling them with your finger and thumb. I'll say I'm totally used to it now, it's not bothering me at all. You can see the lights approaching, start gearing down slowly. A little bit of brake, gear down again. Just roll to a stop. Setting off, just roll a bit of throttle on, gear up. Gear up. Leave it there because there's more lights in front of it. Throttle off, gear down. Keep the throttle off, gear down. Roll to a stop. The only thing I'm doing at the moment is every now and again when I'm setting off, I'm trying to put it into first to set off, forgetting that it's just sat in first. It doesn't have to go into neutral. I think this is going to be fun when we get over the tops. Oh, that handle's round there, beautiful. Bloody caravans. That's certainly moving, and there's loads left in it. Plus an e-boost. Wow! I'm actually quite surprised at the response on that. It's moving through them like no problem at all, and you've still got the heat boost left. If you wanted just have a blast, you've got every opportunity to do so. Right, I need to find somewhere to turn around to go back up there. So I can most certainly see the benefits of having the electric mode and the eco mode. If you're living in any sort of town, busy town, city, the electric will be brilliant. If you're living in a semi-busy town, city, the eco's the one, I think, the one for you, where it switches between petrol and electric. I can certainly see the benefit of it. But if you want a motorbike just to go for a blast on, to have a bit of fun on, you can do it. And it does it well. It handles well. It accelerates well. Quite pleasantly surprised with it, to be quite honest. So the way the gearing works is to go down the gearbox, you're using the back gear paddle with your thumb, but you've got to be either off the throttle or slightly rolling it off to go down the box. To come back up the box, you're using the front paddle with your finger, but you've got to be slightly on the throttle, I'd say, to make them work effectively. If you're rolling off and try to go up the gearbox, it doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite go into gear when you want it to. You've got to be pinning it back on again. Not pinning it, but you've got to be pulling it, at least putting a minimum amount of throttle into it, and then it'll just change up seamlessly. As long as you've got that input on this hand, it'll change up seamlessly. Same as changing down. Whilst I've got that throttle on, it ain't going to change down. It just doesn't work. If I take that throttle off, it comes down. Put the throttle on slightly again, it comes back up. So getting used to that, once you're used to that and you've figured out that's how it's working, it's seamless. We're going a long way just to turn around. So slightly off, down a gear, down a gear. We'll turn around here. Slightly off, down a gear, down a gear. Let the engine do all the work for you. It's not going to stall, there's no clutch. All clear, just roll the throttle on. Away you go. Just change up, change up, change up. As quick as that. It's easy, got it there to catch traffic, easy. And most of the time you don't even need to use the boost.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smiling. There's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar. Yeah. Alright. Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha.
Nicholas! Where's he going? So back on the bike, we've had a quick stop off for a drink. We're now in Eco with automatic transmission, so again you can't hear the engine. Bike sets off, engine kicks in. Engine turns off.